I think we got another quest that we have to turn in as well. I think it's with this dude.
Any luck finding my workstation out in the ruins?
Here you go, buddy.
I managed to find the data and transfer it to your OSD.
That's very good news indeed. Thank you.
No problem.
I was there anyway. It was the least I could do.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. We hood rich. How much money do we have? He gave me 13K for some strange reason. I thought I was going to be like in the hundreds. I'm a little disappointed. Nah, I'm going to keep on the Guardian. I need more medium armor. That's what I need. I need more medium armor. But let's go ahead and use our points. I do like using my shotgun now. And hold up, let me look at Carnage. Carnage, only available when using a shotgun, fires a projectile inflicting damage equal to 200% of weapon DPS to any enemy within 2 meters of its impact point. Purges weapon heat on you. Ooh. I like. Hold on. And then what? That's 225 and that's 250. Okay. And it increases to 3 meters. 2.5 meters and then 3 meters. That's nice. That's a good weapon. I like that. I like that. Get that maxed out, and then I'm gonna get her basic armor maxed out for her. Because Tali be getting worked. it's partly on me because I don't move properly with her. Hold on, what is this? What you say, Sandra?
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain.
Understood. I'm gonna let y'all be. Y'all got some cleaning to do.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined, filtered.
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Got you, my boy. God, I want it though, but god dang. 222K. God dang. That's when you think you coming up in the world, you realize how broke you are. I don't like this feeling. He doesn't have anything that I can use.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I can get this place up and running again. Thanks, Commander.
Okay, so it's more than likely just talking with them and getting their rundown of it. Oh, didn't her husband kill himself? Hold on, can I talk to her?
Thank you for freeing us.
No, I don't think that was her husband that shot himself. It wasn't. No, it was the leader of the colonies. Her husband's still alive. That's on me. That's on me. I was about to say, didn't your husband shoot himself? Shouldn't you be like, sad? But I see why she isn't. And now we can go ahead and get up out of here and knock out some side quests. Just start building ourselves to be more powerful. To those of you in chat that beat the game, how far am I from like the end? Am I like midpoint or close to the end? If I'm midpoint, I'm gonna knock out some side quests. If not, I'll do the next mission. Cause I'm trying to make sure I don't hit like a point of no return.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
I feel strange. I feel strange.
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
What?
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Oh, we mind melding. Don't get pregnant now.
Embrace eternity.
Okay.
That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Come on, get to the point. What did you see?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
I mean, she didn't get to the part where we saw like the Sovereign. I don't know. The Sovereign. No, but we don't know if that's a Reaper though. It could have just been Saren's ship, because that did look like the Sovereign. So I don't know. So there was nothing useful.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw, you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
Now what?
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision, what was there at least, but something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can...
Oh, GG's.
I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Alright. It didn't tire me out. But are you
Chakwas
okay?
should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Pharos report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Yes.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogenius should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Yo, governments never learn. It's
The
better
Thorian
off
liked
this
to
way.
enslave minds. Anyone who studied it would have ended up as one of its thralls.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Yeah? What you mean? I help everybody.
Being human had nothing to do with it. They were in trouble.
Admirable. But sometimes Spectres have to make sacrifices. I hope you're willing to do that when the time comes.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
So, we're done with that. 2 Paragon. Alan, you might be right about that, because I'm realizing I'm only getting 2, but then, like, for certain events, like, I get, oh my god, I got a ton of side quests. I'm realizing that I get, like, big, Paragon boosts, like, when it comes to major quest lines. So I would either get, like, a plus 24, or I think one time I got, like, a 36. So you might be right on that. Race against time. Saren is searching for the conduit, so we gotta go to Vermeer next. So head to Vermeer and rendezvous with the Solarian team. Got it. But before that, let's go check on Liara. Make sure she good. No, that's to that. I think she's in like the med bay, right? La da 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 da. And this is because I'm trying to remember, like, this was BioWare's like first attempt at making like a game where the storyline continues with your character, right?
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
I was worried.
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Okay. She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
Let's talk.
I like talking with you, Liara, no matter what the subject.
You have been very understanding with me, Shepard. Very patient. I appreciate that. I know there are some strange beliefs about my people. I am familiar with the legend of Asari promiscuity, but those rumors have little basis in fact. When one of my people joins with an individual from another species, it is a very deep and spiritual exchange. We do not enter lightly into a union.
Understood. Is this a proposition? What about the age difference? Spiritual exchange.
You make it sound almost mystical.
A true union goes far beyond an ordinary melding. It is a connection that transcends the physical universe. Two become one. Thoughts and senses merge, identities intertwine. Memories and emotions weave themselves together, becoming entangled in a single, rapturous whole. It is unlike any other experience. In some cases, it can be a truly life-changing event.
Part of me want to say, is that a proposition? But
it sounds amazing. Are you saying...
No. Oh, no. I am not very good at this, am I? I'm sorry, Shepard. I am trying to explain why I have been so... reserved. The Union is more than just sex. It is the lifeblood of my species, the way we Asari evolve and grow as a society.
Got it.
That is why I have never... that is why we must choose our partners with great care.
You've never done this before? There's no
I want you to be absolutely sure about this, Liara.
I am only 106, barely an adult by Asari standards, and I spend most of my time absorbed in my research. I never really thought about it. Not until I met you. You are very special to me, Shepard. But with all that's happened, Saren, the Geth, the Reapers, I do not know if we are ready for this.
I understand.
These are dark times, Liara. Maybe once all this is over.
I'm glad you understand, Shepard. There is too much at stake. We need to put aside our personal feelings and focus on stopping Saren. I wish it did not have to be that way. But we all have to make sacrifices. Let's talk about something else.
Say, I understand. You're right. We are. So you telling me... because if I'm understanding correctly, Paragon is top right. Neutral is middle. And you said Renegade is the other one. So Renegade is bottom right. So... Nah, they ain't do that. They ain't do what I think they just did. If they did, yo, by the way, y'all dirty. Oh, that's horrible. let me go holler at Tolly. Or Ashley. Or somebody else. God dang. That seemed a little weird. I was like, hold up. I was thinking, like, why is it down there in that slot? And then she said, I'm only 106. That's a child at Asari standards. I was like, you know what? When you right, you right. You a kid. Let me see what you got.
Let's see what you've got.
Because I had a bunch of licenses. I brought a bunch of licenses. Oh, so I could buy that. Oh my God. Oh, you strong. Master gear. Krogan. Okay, so that's heavy armor. You can get at the Rex. I might start bringing Rex with me on some missions. Scorpion. Ooh, I could afford it. Medium armor offers increased level of protection, but also increases movement penalties. Increases movement penalties affecting weapon accuracy. Soldier need extra training to wear it. I didn't even peep that some of them had like different properties on them. Scorpion comfortable armor affords basic protection from enemy attacks and minimizes movement penalties affecting weapon accuracy. So light would minimize it. Medium would increase it. And heavy armor offers maximum protection against enemy fire, but the highest movement penalty affecting weapon accuracy from I'm seeing. So that's the trade-off. Increased protection, but decreased weapon accuracy when you move. So that you're not just a walking damage tank. I get it. I get the thought process behind it. There's Garrus, there's Ashley. Let me holler at Ashley real quick. Ashley, what up, girl?
Commander?
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
So she's talking to her sister.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Caden.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant Chief?
Of course not, sir. Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Mind your protocol. Tell me about
your family. Seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
You raised your sisters?
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Tell me about it.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
I realized they added this in like way back then. That's crazy. This came out in 2007, right? So boys will be boys. That's the talking point for rapist RS. That's crazy.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed.
Why the woods?
She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Dedicated of you. What happened with Mike? She must have hated that.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
Turned that man into a geyser. She hit him? He didn't hurt her? Wow.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she just She wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was gonna end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
God dang, why is that an option? You asked to hear the story. Why is that was pointless an option?
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Bored now. Oh my god. I've always liked that one. Read poetry? I don't know it myself, but I know it's poetry. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best option for her. So Tennyson.
I didn't know you liked classical literature.
Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home.
Oh.
Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
Watching? Yeah, sure he is. Oh my god, the sarcasm. You can just
from wherever
smell
we go
it from
after
that.
death.
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Not my place to judge. Are you a fanatic? Keep it to yourself. Oh, damn. God yams. They give you two options for that one too. They give you two options for it to go the right way. You could say I do too, and then but
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duty, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Okay.
Dismissed, Chief.
So it's probably gonna be after the next mission.
Sir.
Why she had to hit me with the sir? Like, come on now. Come on now. I still run this. I still run this. Alright, so that was Ashley. Let me talk with Tali. Core status? Oh. Something I didn't know about. Did she change it or something? It looked different.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Like I need this. You sound
Are you
down.
okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
It's too quiet to sleep.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. but old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Homesick.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You'd be right. But you're going back, right?
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
True. Investigate. Quarrying, yeah.
I should go.
See you later.
All right. So we probably still have like a bunch of side quests that we need to take care of as well. I don't think I need to talk to the dudes. Well, I'm not going to talk to the dudes. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't doing it. But with that, we should be ready to go to the next point, which should be Vermeer. I believe is the name of the spot. Let me just do a once around the ship. I haven't talked to Joker in a minute. Let me see what Joker has to say.
Hey, Commander, next time we touch down, let's try not to park the ship in a colony of mutant zombies. Just thinking out loud here.
Ship status report.
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
Gotcha.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
What disease?
What are you talking about? Are you sick?
You mean you didn't know?
No.
Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Joker, tell me about your disease. He just did. How did you
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
I was just thinking how much you remind me of Santa Claus.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Were you happy?
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy, even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
All right, bro.
I have to go.
Joker Wilder.
All right, see ya.
Appreciate you though, Pepper. So next we need to go to Vermeer. Now, I believe we gotta find Solarian. I think it's how you say the name of that particular creature or those people. They're the ones with like the bug eyes and like the two little prongs on their head. So yeah, let's go do that. I had to double check. I think it's raining outside. I can't really tell. but I think it's raining outside. I can hear it like through my headphones. Okay, so there's Vermeer, we have Pharaohs, Vera, what's Nebula. Okay, so we probably got a bunch of things to do. We could go back to the Citadel and do some stuff too, but let's go to Vermeer. Vermeer is here at Hawk. Bro, it's been weird here in Maryland. Like real weird. Like it's how do I put it? It was like in the 30s, the 20s and 30s, like not too long ago, it snowed. But before that, it was like 80 degrees. And now it's back up to 80 degrees after snowing and being like 30 degrees for like about a week straight. I don't know why it's always weird on the East Coast. Let's go to Vermeer. Vermeer is a lush frontier world, ideal for colonization by carbon-based species. Its vast seas and orbital position on the inner life zone have created a wide equatorial band of humid tropical terrain. Unfortunately, the political instability of the nearby terminus systems has impeded colonization efforts. The high risk of raids by pirates and slavers makes it an unappealing homestead. Like, it takes 9.2 Earth years for it to fully orbit the sun. That's crazy. Said Vermeer is a pretty long mission. I think I got time. As long as it's not longer than 40 minutes, I'm good.